everyone, Jim Hudson for River Rock Inn and Bait Shop, bringing you your January 2012 Bait Shop video series. You know, thankfully, January's here. Brought some cold weather to the area, and we got a sheet of ice going all the way across Chequamegon Bay. First ice is here for us. And with that, you know, like I've said before, always check our Facebook page, our website, and you know, keep up on ice conditions. Right now, ice conditions are fairly thin. You know, the most we're seeing is about a foot over by Second Landing, and a lot thinner in other areas. You know, 5 to 6 inches around Ashland, 3 inches from Bono Creek up, you know, north. And this is, you know, Monday the 16th. And, you know, by the weekend there should be a little bit more ice, but always check those ice conditions for yourself. Always have all safety precautions with you. But, you know, keep up to date with our website and Facebook page, and we'll keep you on the ice growth as we start moving north. But people are catching fish. First ice is here. Best time, besides late ice, to be here on Chequamegon Bay. What I want to cover this bait shop video series is what you need to get started and get rigged to be successful out here on Chequamegon Bay. Pretty simple, but we'll give you the rundown. Rod and reels to lures to dead stick approaches. You know, again, like I said, it's pretty simple. So in my rod bag at all times when I'm fishing out here, there's always 3 rods that I'm always carrying. I always carry 2 types of jigging rods and a bobber or dead stick rod. And jigging rod speaking, I'm using a medium action rod, about 28 to 38 inches, depending on if I'm fishing inside or outside. If you fish inside a lot, you want a shorter rod. If you're fishing outside, you want a longer rod. But that medium action, basically a walleye type rod, like this 38-inch Jason Mitchell Mackinac, or 38-inch or 30-inch, you know, whatever type of walleye rod you want, is basically going to get you hooked up on all the different species of fish out here. Game fish, trout and salmon, walleyes, northern pike, whitefish, stuff like that. So medium action walleye type rod for that type of stuff. And one thing to mention with that, 6 to 8 pound test mono or the equivalent super line. But with all jigging rods, I'm using a leader, barrel swivel, very small one, fluorocarbon leader to a cross-lock snap. That fluorocarbon leader is the same pound test as my main line. 6 pound mono or 6 pound braid, I'm using a 6 pound fluorocarbon leader. And that pulls over to our second jigging rod that we have as well. And I'm using a medium light, 24 to 26 inch medium light, 4 pound test. Same thing, you want that barrel swivel set up with that fluorocarbon leader to a cross-lock snap. This is going to be used for perch, this is going to be used for smelt and those types of species, and for when the trout get really, really negative, or the whitefish get negative, or even the walleyes for that matter. But you got lighter line, you can use lighter lures and tempt them fish a little bit more, or, you know, just straight out fish smelt, perch, and herring at times too. But with any of your jigging rods or any of these rods that you're using out here, the one key factor is your reel. You want a very, very smooth drag on that. You know, Jason Mitchell, the True Blue series from Clam, you know, all those types of reels have very good drag systems on it. So when you're looking for a reel, that's what you want to look for, smooth drag. The other rod I'm using is a bob rod or a dead stick rod. Basically just a today's tackle. Medium action for the most part, 4 to 6 pound test. Simple setup. Just a treble hook, you got a slip knot, and some weight on it with sinkers. But, you know, you put a live minnow on it next to your jigging approach. Fish comes into your jig, doesn't want it, comes over, eats the minnow, fish on it. So works with everything out here. So always carry that in your rod bag as well. So what else do we want to use? Dead sticks are approaches, you know, like that bobber rod, but we're going to use tip-ups or automatic fishermen. Why do we want to use that? We're allowed 3 rods or lures a piece. We use all of them so we can cover different depths in the water column, different depths away from where we're jigging. Automatic fishermen, you know, 6 pound test works great for trout, especially because it sets the hook. You set it in there, the fish hits, bang. The reel that comes with it's very smooth. Get over there, the fish is on, you fight it with a rod and reel. Automatic fisherman, great purchase for fishing out here on Chequamegon Bay. Tip-ups, like the Beaver Dam, you know, set them up just like you're using your walleye setups. You know, 6 to 8 pound test leader. You know, you got your Dacron for your main line. And I use a fluorocarbon leader. And I use fluorocarbon line on my automatic fisherman. I like that for invisibility factor. But for hooks on there, number 8 treble hooks or number 6 to number 4 Mustad double wide hook. Works great all the time. Use as much weight as you need to get to the depth that you're at. So basic setups for getting you jigging and getting dead sticks. It's, like I said, pretty simple. We carry everything here at River Rock and Bait Shop to get you set up. And now you can see from, you know, this picture here, you kind of see the lures that I got laid out, minus one that I have on my perch rod, and that is Haley's. You know, Haley's is basically, you know, just a slender type spoon with a chain on it that works great for perch and light biting trout and the whole deal, whitefish. But you can see from there, those are the types of lures I like. Everyone pretty much likes, from Swedish pimples, buckshot, macho minnows, slender spoons, chubby darters, Northland puppet minnows, and whatever flashes, whatever looks good to you. Walleye type lures is going to get you bit out here for trout and everything in between. The one thing to mention with those lures is weight sizes. You want to carry 1/16 ounce up to about a 1/2 ounce. And why is that? Light biting, negative fish, smaller bait. You know, I typically start big and then work small. I like to, you know, fish fast using about a 1/4 ounce spoon and go from there. So you want those different size ranges for that reason. Plus depth of water, you may be fishing in 60, 80 feet of water, so 1/2 ounce you might be using, you know, so you can see it and fish faster. And current, sometimes you may have to use a 1/2 ounce spoon in 30 feet of water because the current is moving so much. But pick up a variety of different sizes, different colors like greens. You can see on there greens and silvers are one of my favorite, golds, and that kind of blue and silver. And then one color I don't have on there is orange and gold. Probably one of my most favorite colors out here too. So those are the colors, those are the lures, those are the setups. Pretty simple. Need any more information? Again, check the website and check Facebook. But to simplify things, here at River Rock, we put together a very good deal for people that just want us to do the work for you. We have a Chequamegon Bay special that puts together a rod and reel, line, some lures, and a tip-up assembly to get you out the door fishing fast. I think it's 62 or 63 bucks, 20% off retail, so you save a lot by buying this combo, and you get a nice rod and reel setup, nice tip-up, and some nice lures to get you fishing out here on Chequamegon Bay. So check that out at the shop, stop in and check it out and get hooked up with that. Other than that, you can see there's a fish house behind me. It's a day house. Myself, I believe Aaron Castern from Unlimited Trophy Outfitters is going to have one of these too. For me, it's $150 for 4 people, heat included. It's out in the area that there's fish all the time. You guys got to catch them. It's a kind of a non-guided trip. We'll get you there and get you back, but you know, you got to catch the fish for yourself. But it's a neat little spot to, you know, get out of the wind and catch some fish on spots that we fish all the time. So check that out. Check our sleeper house package. Check out our rentals for fish houses, augers, and Vexlars, all that kind of stuff. You can pick them right up at River Rock. It's our motto to get you guys fishing and on the fish as quickly and most efficiently as we can. We're out here to help you guys catch fish each and every day. So with that, until February, good fishing, and we'll see you on the ice.